Hello, I'm Sister Rose Picotti here in Los Angeles to talk about some movies in theaters this week. My first film is Anonymous. This is a historical costume drama about a theory that Shakespeare didn't write his own material, that this Earl of Oxford did, sometime consort to Queen Elizabeth I, or Good Queen Bess, as we call her. Now, the blogs went a little crazy, saying that this wasn't really true, and everybody knows it's not true. And okay, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What I thought was interesting was, first of all, the historical representation of the Old Globe Theater and the Swan. I don't think they did the Old Globe exactly right, but it's good enough to see how they were actually structured and how the better seats were on top. Now, they gave them theater boxes that I don't think the Old Globe had. But anyway, if you ever go to London, be sure to visit the reconstruction of the Old Globe Theater. But what was really interesting to me was that this provided a commentary on the influence of Puritanism on Queen Elizabeth I, but especially the influence of Puritanism on the arts that's still with us today. And not only the arts, but also politics. And that's a really interesting intersection of ideas, something to think about. Now, my next film is Puss in Boots. Now, it's supposed to be a prequel to the Shrek films. We have Antonio Banderas giving voice to this nursery rhyme character. And in fact, this is like a big hodgepodge of all the nursery rhymes and putting them in some sort of a narrative that's supposed to make some kind of, I don't know, fantasy sense. Okay, it had a good moral to it. Be careful who your friends are. Be willing to forgive. Make restitution when you do something wrong. So there's some good messages if you like message movies. And it's certainly a delight to look at. However, I think it was a little bit low in the comedy. I don't think it was very funny or very entertaining, but that's just me. Now, my last film that I know it's been around for a few weeks now, but I've been out of town, out of the country. I'd like to comment on Moneyball. This is that film with Brad Pitt that we all know, and it's the story of the Oakland A's, the year that they won 20 games straight, because they adopted this really interesting way of analyzing their baseball organization and the game of baseball itself called sabermetrics. Now, I'd never really heard of this before, even though I think I saw in 60 Minutes one time the idea of this man who was analyzing baseball from a totally different way than runs, hits, and RBIs and things like that. Now, this is a film that's really about, I think, about sportsmanship, and it's about working together as a team and really being players rather than celebrities. I really enjoyed it. Baseball is the one great sport that I actually understand and appreciate. I think it's a really fine movie. Thank you, God bless you, and I hope you'll join me next time when we look at For Seeds of the Gospel in today's movies. Thank you.